Broncos wide receiver Tim Patrick is named the most underrated player on the team. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Denver Broncos Syndicate, part of the Sports Syndicate family of channels. On this channel, we bring you informed and in-depth analysis of our Denver Broncos. I am your host, Gage Madrid. Before we jump in, you already know the routine. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the notification bell. It's the easiest way that you can help support the channel by pushing this content out to fellow members of Broncos country. And while you're at it, be sure to check out my main channel, Sparkin over Broncos, for even more Denver Broncos coverage. Mike Tanier of Football Outsiders recently named Broncos wide receiver Tim Patrick as the team's most underrated player. Patrick led the Broncos in receiving yards with 1,476 and touchdowns with 11 over the last two seasons. He has also led the Broncos in both DVOA and DYAR in each of the last two seasons, in part because he is so reliable in high leverage situations. He led the team with 16 first down catches on third or fourth downs in 2020 and finished second to Courtland Sutton with 11 such catches last season. Patrick signed a 3-year contract extension last November and is slated to be the number 3 receiver that Russell Wilson has lacked for many years. Sutton and the others may get all the attention, but Patrick's the guy Wilson will be looking for on 3rd and 7. Although Timmy P is pretty much a household name amongst Broncos country, he isn't exactly the most well-known player on a national scale. That figures to change this year with the Broncos, quarterbacked by Russell Wilson, making 8 nationally televised appearances. Patrick has garnered the nickname Mr. Reliable from Broncos country, and there were points last season where he looked like the team's #1 receiver. Patrick came into the NFL as an undrafted free agent by the Baltimore Ravens in 2017 out of Utah. The main reason that he didn't get drafted was his injury-plagued college career, but he did show flashes at Utah. After being waived by Baltimore and spending a short stint with the San Francisco 49ers, Patrick was signed to Denver's practice squad in October of 2017. He ended up making the 53-man roster in his sophomore season. In 2018, he appeared in all 16 games, catching 23 passes for 315 yards and 1 touchdown. In 2020, Patrick stepped up to the plate big time after Courtland Sutton tore his ACL. As the team's de facto wide receiver 2, Patrick recorded 51 receptions for 742 yards and a career-high 6 touchdowns. He was able to build on that momentum last season, putting up similar numbers, 53 catches for 734 yards and 5 touchdowns. He posted a very solid Pro Football Focus receiving grade of 71.8, which was good for 46th out of 117 receivers. Very solid production for a number 2 or number 3 receiver, depending on how you want to view Patrick. The Broncos' passing game figures to be absolutely explosive in the first year of the Russell Wilson era, especially when the team is in a 4 wide receiver set. You'll have Courtland Sutton and Tim Patrick split out wide, and then you'll have Jerry Jeudy and KJ Hamler doing damage inside out of the slot. I haven't even mentioned our weapons outside the wide receiver position, including tight ends Albert Okwuegbunam and Greg Dulcich, as well as running backs Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams out of the backfield. This offense has the potential to put up 30 points per game. Between our passing game and our rushing attack, this offense could be explosive. I'm curious, Broncos country, do you think that this 2022 Broncos offense will be a top 5 unit this season? Drop those comments down below. I would love to hear from you. Be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss when we upload. And while you're at it, be sure to follow me on Twitter at GageMadridNFL for even more Broncos coverage. And for now, this has been another episode of Denver Broncos Syndicate. I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out and let's ride.